All right, so what we're gonna do is we're heading down to the pet store because we have to pick up some supplies. Believe it or not, Noah found a bullfrog in his other Graham's house. Now in their house, they actually have a dirt floor in a certain section in the basement where they have, drains and stuff like that, because where they live is on the side of a mountain and a lot of water comes down. So they have to have it. And in that little sump, there's a bullfrog. And it was just living in the basement. The problem is we don't want to let it go back in the basement. And we can't let it go in the outdoors right now because most all the other bullfrogs have hibernated for the winter. I mean, we're looking at almost January right now. So in order for us to keep it, we are going to have to put it in an aquarium, get it set up, and then this summer, Noah's going to let it go in the spring once it gets, once it gets warm enough where we can actually let it go and it survives. Okay, so we're going to let you guys see that, and we're going to bring you along for the ride, show you how we set up a containment unit to keep like a bullfrog or some kind of aquatic type animal. Okay, so we'll see you at the pet shop. And as always, remember to like, share, and subscribe. You hit that notification icon to get a notification of my videos as soon as they're released. That way you don't miss any of them. Okay, we are at Calico Creek. It is the local pet shop in Lock Haven, Mill Hall. Right there. And we're going to go in and try to get what we need in order to let this bullfrog live through the winter, so we can let it go and hopefully it make more bullfrogs. And yeah, so figured we'd bring you along for the ride. Oops, got that. This is an awesome store. They sell pretty much anything you want for pet supplies, and they sell pets too. Look at that rabbit. That is cool. Look at this real fuzzy rabbit now.
This one.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's almost like a mixture between a guinea pig and a rabbit.
I love rabbits.
Here's another one down here. Oh, look at this thing.
Yeah, they're cool.
These are cool, Noah. Right here, the ferrets. Or the minks. What are they? A ferret? It's a ferret, yeah.
Ferrets are pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what, though, they are hunters. They would probably eat almost all these animals here. They have a little jewelry section here where they sell silver items. I mean, it's really cool. They have it all sectioned off. They have a dog section. Back there they have the aquarium section. So basically we're looking for the fish, like an amphibian section, frogs. So we have a 10-gallon container.
Yeah, we have a 10-gallon.
What we need are stuff to put in it to keep them alive. We have an aquarium. We have some moss. So we're going to have to get like something for him to get up and out of the water. And maybe even an aerator. Here's your animals. Oh, I see the, I don't think I can show it. Little chameleons. Let me try to zoom in on it. There's a leopard frog. Okay, I think I have footage from this store from before, so I'm just going to follow Noah around, and we're going to go ahead and get the items that we need in order to allow this bullfrog to continue living through the winter, so we can let it go this spring. Okay, now what are you getting?
Something you can get on and hide, so.
Okay, something that he can get on and hide. Well, we need something that can get him out of the water.
Yeah, I think they're probably.
I still think we can get a big flat rock from out by where your gram lives.
We should get some floating plants.
You can.
Yeah. Because that way the water won't be so
Yeah.
you feel more comfortable. $5.
Those are plastic though, right?
Yeah, they're
Okay,
plastic.
yep. Because I do know that they will sometimes eat vegetation, although bullfrogs are more, they like live. Following Noah. Try not to get anybody else on.
Well,
Now, I still say,
yeah.
instead of spending money on a rock, that we can get out at your grams, because we just need a big flat rock. It doesn't have to be special. Now, it'd be different like if we purchased the bullfrog from in here, but it's a wild bullfrog.
Since we can get the rock like from outside, I say we just get some more like vegetation.
Okay, there's terrarium moss.
We have moss.
Oh, okay, that's right, you do have moss. Okay, so,
Okay, let's go get some more vegetation.
okay. So, since we're going to get the rock from out at his other Graham's place where she lives, yeah, if you had the money, I bet it's expensive.
But it'd be cool to have that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think
Duckweed.
we can do most of the stuff our own.
Yeah.
We just need a big flat rock, maybe, we'll
So-
find some sticks and stuff from the outside, and yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna get one of these. Alright. Duckweed and water,
Okay, now how much are they?
$5. So
Okay.
here's $15.
Okay, so is that all we need for now?
Should be.
Yeah, because I really think now the only other thing that we can get, and I don't think it's that important right now, is maybe once he gets settled in, we got to get
Food,
some minnows,
yeah.
like just like some little minnows that we can let run loose in the water, and he'll eat them up. I do love this store. It's not just a pet store. I mean, they have everything here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and check out. So I'll see you guys when we're done. They sell clothes in here. Christmas trees. Even sell boots here. Cowboy boots. They actually have some pretty nice cowboy boots. I like the heels on them. I like this pair right here. 150, that's not bad. Yes, I am a cow boot fanatic. I have quite a few, well, a couple pair. More boots. And they also have a large bird selection, which we're not going to go in this morning. We were already there last time I was here, but many, many birds. That'd be cool to have. Get dog drinking out of the fountain. That would be cool. Alright, so what we're going to do is we've got to get some things for Kathy, and then we're going to drop this stuff off the house, then we're going to head over to his other grandmother's house, and we're going to get some items from there to put in the aquarium, and we'll see you out there. Okay, so what are you doing with the items that you purchased from the store?
I'm seeing if they will look well.
Okay, and also cleaning them somewhat, right? Because you should always clean everything you purchase for your animals.
Yeah, especially if it's just
now,
opened.
if it's a wild-caught animal and you get it from the wild, it's probably fine.
Yeah.
But if you purchase from a store, and it's plastic, you know, you definitely need to wash it.
Yeah.
So he got those. Got some of these.
I want to see how the duckweed looks.
Yeah, it's duckweed. And he got like some little floating lily stuff. Stuff with like fake roots. Now this is all fake plants. If this was something we were going to keep,
we would get real plants.
For quite a while, we'd probably get real plants.
See how the duckweed looks.
But since it is an animal that we're only trying to keep alive,
now I'll give it a lot of spaces to hide.
Oh yeah, especially in that 10-gallon tank. And if it'd be a full-size bullfrog, I'd say 10-gallon tank's a little small.
Oh yeah,
but this is a smaller bullfrog.
This is a baby. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wash this stuff.
Next time you see, next time we start filming, it will be at his other grams out in the country along the creek. We're gonna grab. We need to find a big rock that he can get out of the water on, and we're gonna find maybe a big piece of bark or some sticks that he can hide.
Yeah, this stuff's gonna look nice.
We might even get some water from the creek.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to, cause.
Yeah. Okay, we are at the place where we're going to get what we need for the frog. This is actually where we found the frog, in his Graham's house right there. It was in the basement. Now, if we were to let this frog go right now, chances are it would die. The frogs that are living wild out here in these streams and that, they've already hibernated. They've dug in. They dug a hole in the dirt and went deep in the ground and just hibernated. So,
now we came to this spot before. What were we here for last time? Oh, that's right, underwater test for the Casa B50 Pro. We brought it here, and we also did underwater test for. Okay, we also did an underwater test for the Dragon Touch.
yeah, I'm gonna walk in the center. Yeah, you probably have to go in the deep hole. So we just set what we need here. Be careful. Yep, I am. Okay. So the reason why we wanted to get the water here is because this is where the frog probably originated from and migrated his way up to the house, which is right there. So we just figured this would be the best place for it. Well, I bet that water's ice cold.
Yeah.
Sorry, little buddy. I'll tell you what though, Noah, your Graham does live in a beautiful spot. I mean, their house is just nestled right between two little mountains. There's a valley that runs up behind the house, and it's just beautiful. That's perfect, Noah. Thank you again for being the crazy one to put your hand in the water. That one sticking right out there in the corner would be a nice one right there, sticking out front. There's a couple really nice flat rocks. Just actually one right there. That's perfect. That is it. We got the rock. That's a perfect size rock, bud. Look at the ivy on that tree. That is just cool. Okay, so we're looking for just like sticks or anything else to just kind of spruce up the pond, or to spruce up the aquarium. But I'm guessing we could probably even get a stick out of my pile at home. But yeah, that should do. You grab a couple of those. There's actually one right under your feet there, right between your feet, right there. That one. That's a perfect size. Perfect, perfect. Yep. And of course he's getting the bark off of it so we can clean it. Even though this is a wild, well, it came from in the house, but it's still wild. We want to keep everything as clean as we can to give him as much opportunity as we can to survive and make it. And we are going to head home now and start throwing together this little aquarium. And what we're going to do is I'm going to bring you along for the ride, let you guys see what we do. We do this a lot. And I'll let you guys see how we do it. And really, you guys could do this as well. Now, I highly recommend not getting any wild animals from the water. You can buy these at any pet store, but this will kind of give you an idea, say if you're rescuing one like we are, what you can do. The best thing to do, obviously, is just let them go, but it'll never make it. He'd freeze, so. But I'll see you when we get to the house. Okay, so here we are back at the house, and the picture quality really sucks now. But what Noah is doing is we're setting all the items in the tub and putting in very, very hot water.
Yeah.
Because what we're doing is we're going to raise the temperature of this stuff so that when we get his container ready, it will be warm enough that we can put him in it.
Yeah.
Because right now the water that he is in is
lukewarm.
But yeah, it's not quite room temperature because of where it's at. It's just not going to be.
But it's better than where he was.
Okay, so it's been long enough now. We've actually had time enough to let him get used to the water temperature of the water we're putting him in. And what you basically do is take that and just dump everything right in with the rest of the water. Come on. There he goes. There he goes.
That looks good.
Okay, that's his new home. That's for him to survive the winter in. He's got a nice little place to crawl out of the water. We will be putting little minnows and probably some redworms in there. Yeah, this is my recliner.
I think we did pretty good.
Yeah, that's a great little enclosure. He's got lots of water. We won't have to worry about cleaning it as often because it's just him and a lot of water. What is it? There's a gallon and a half of water in there.
Yeah.
So that's plenty of water. He's got plenty of room to get out of the water if he wants. And I think it's good. We've got a screen top that we can put on. And we're keeping him in the living room because we just want a nice... I think this is the warmest spot in the house for the wintertime.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause the
Now,
heater's right there.
explain to everybody what you did. What all did we put in that cage?
A gallon and a half of lukewarm water.
Where did we get the water from?
River.
Well, the stream that
Stream,
he... Yeah.
same with the rock.
Yeah, good, nice, clean.
And sticks.
Yep.
Then the plants are fake, but they're duckweed and other water plant.
Yeah, now we do have some real moss in there, right?
Yeah, we do have moss in
Yeah,
there.
real moss
On
that
the
we
rock.
got from the pet store that is germ-free, so...
Yeah, he was in the sub pond.
Yeah, and where his gram lives, they have a lot of water up there. When it rains, they get water in their basement.
When it rains, there's a flood.
Yes. So that's why he was there. So now when this springtime comes, because he'll never make it now. If we was just to let him loose now,
He would die.
yeah, he would die. He'd freeze. There's no two ways about it. He should have been dug in and hibernated by now. So okay, so that's our video. Hope you enjoyed it. That was us relocating a bullfrog that you found in your Graham's basement. And we're relocating him until spring. And we will do a video whenever we go to put him back this spring. All right, thanks for watching.